Hi everyone, I'm Karen for Makeup and Beauty Blog, and today we'll be talking about Sephora's awesome Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. These are $14 each and they come in 20 shades. And these came out earlier, I think in the late summer, early fall. I can't remember exactly, but I can't stop talking about them. I just wrote a post about them on the blog, which we'll link right over here. And yeah, so now I'm talking about them on YouTube, and next thing you know, I'm going to be talking about them to a stranger on the street, or strangers. Actually, I've done this before at Sephora. Yeah, I've gone up to people, I'll see them looking at a product, and I'll be like, that one's pretty good, but hey girlfriend, why don't I steer you over here? This one's even better. Yes, I am that girl. Anyways, so Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. So I wore these recently in a Buxom Holiday 2015 video, which I will link right over here. And the very sweet Miss 21 Nelly, Nellie, one of the subscribers here on Makeup and Beauty Blog here on YouTube, had asked a question about what I was wearing as my base, and Miss 21 Nelly, it was these things. Well, these things coupled with a very light coverage foundation, but it was mostly the Sephora Gel Serum doing the work. So what I did was I used a thin layer of MAC Studio Water Weight, which is a very sheer coverage foundation, and I worked that in with my fingers, and then I applied one of these shades, the one that's closest to my skin tone, and that is pecan pie, on the areas where I wanted a little bit more coverage, which is my cheeks, around my nose, on my nose, around my mouth, and then like along my chin. And then I blended it in with my fingers and then did another quick blend with a beauty blender and set it all with powder. And I think that these are absolutely beautiful, not just as a regular like under eye concealer, but as a like full coverage foundation as well. So yeah, I think that they photograph beautifully. I think they show up on video beautifully, and I love that they're only $14. I mean, they're amazing. So basically, they're your like gel, they call it a gel serum concealer, so I guess it's comparable to like if you like serum foundations, which I love because they don't settle into fine lines or pores, and this doesn't do either of those things. However, it's full real deal coverage, just like something like NARS Radiant, which I was using pretty consistently until I discovered these, but I like these even more so because the texture is just so much more forgiving. It doesn't look cakey on the skin. I think it looks more natural than NARS Pure Radiant. However, you get that full intense coverage, and it's just easier to work with. I find there's like no drama whatsoever, and it lasts all day long. When I set it with the powder, I can have it on for a good like 8 to 10 hours, and like this stuff seriously does not budge. So underneath my eyes, I wear the shade Eclair, which is number 10, and that's this one right here. And it's got a little bit of a peachy tone, which is why I use it. It kind of cancels out the dark circles. And yeah, I think that these are freaking awesome. Oh, one last thing. The finish, I would have to say, is more like, it's not like a flat matte finish. I do love that it has a bit of dewiness to it, but there's not like any shininess or pearl or anything. It looks very lifelike on the skin. So if you get a chance to swatch these at Sephora, they're awesome, $14 each. So many colors ranging from the lightest of lights to the deepest of deeps. And you can see this also. I have a bunch of swatches on the blog as well. So before I go, thank you again for watching. And and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, or maybe subscribe if you're feeling it. Hey, I hope so. And thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.